In the House, there was a bill that repealed a state law which allows non-citizens to become law enforcement officers. So I don't know that I certainly didn't know that we had a law in the books that allowed non-citizens to become law officers, but we do. And that bill actually went down on the House floor. Apparently in the bill, it had said that people that are eligible for employment as peace officers could have resident alias status pursuant to an employment eligibility verification form from the United States Citizen and Immigration Services. So Rick West wrote a bill to repeal this. So here's his language. He repealed it, and then he added this new language. That's all the bill was. No person shall be certified as a police or peace officer by the council or be employed by the state, county, city, or any political subdivision thereof who is a permanent resident alien, provided, however, that any person who has been trained and certified by the council, and he's talking about CLEAT, and is actively employed as a full-time peace officer as of November 1st, 2025, should not be subject. So I started doing a little bit of research, and this is what Stiegel said to me. Imagine living in a state where just last year the people voted to ensure that only citizens could vote, yet the Oklahoma House of Representatives defiantly ensures the ability for non-citizens to enforce the law.
Wow.
That makes absolutely no sense to me. Horowitz said in his post, I get it that many of them are uncomfortable excluding legal permanent residents. Yes, all private sector jobs are open to them. However, we are a nation of citizens, and we should not have non-citizens with law enforcement powers over citizens. How in the world do you allow a non-citizen to arrest a citizen? How does that even work? So here's the thing that's very interesting to me. These are all the nays on that bill. And I put them in here because I want everybody to know who they were. I went and talked to, and this was the yes, just so that we know who our friends are who understand exactly how America should work. Rick West, Representative Rick West, I texted him and asked him for a comment on the story. And so he sent me a comment. And basically what he said was, he thought that this law had been put into effect when they started CLEAT. So it's a really old law, but Rick has tried to repeal it like 2 or 3 other times. And he said in the past, it's sailed through the House. That's never had a problem, but the Senate has blocked it from a hearing. So this year it gets to the floor and it's voted down in the House. And he said, I was absolutely shocked because it was pretty much like the mood. And he basically said that people were telling him things like, well, don't we need more police officers? And like the same thing they say about teachers, right? Oh, well, we can have anybody be a teacher because we need them. And that surprised him. I think this should really concern all conservative Oklahomans.